Oh, geez, my mic has been dead the entire time. That's just great. Anyway, we're gonna get started in just a moment. The game, of course, is still Shadow Hearts for the PlayStation 2. And if we're lucky, we're streaming on both YouTube and Twitch. So, yeah, so I got new headphones this week. They're in-ear monitors for more studio-grade sound. Or, well, in my ears at least. And the thing is that they had good reviews. And they weren't super expensive, and they looked like they would be much easier on my head than the big over-the-ear, not over-ear, around-the-ear headphones. They're good quality. It's just it gets tiring to wear them after a while. So let's see here what we can do to make this sound a bit better. Let me see here. Test. Let's get that bass line. Okay. Like I said, there's going to be some more learning curve. So here's what we're going to do. I am going to... the problem is that I don't know how I sound on the video feed. And I don't want to risk dialing down let me see here. What happens if I dial down? Yeah, so we'll bring that up, and okay, so we're gonna also dial my microphone up a bit, and we're gonna give this a shot. It looks like I can lower my output without lowering this. So we're gonna give this a shot. Full volume. I'm gonna lower my output, and we're gonna see how this works. So let's get ready. Hello. Now you can see my ugly mug. Good evening, everyone, and just a reminder, please take a moment to remember everyone who is deployed. And it looks like the Iran situation is becoming shittier by the second, and they don't want to go die in some desert hellhole because, an orange man has to prove to the entire world he does not have a tiny mushroom-like penis. So, yeah. Remember everyone deployed. So, last time, we met Keith, who's a vampire. Blah. Hold on. Like I said, this is going to be dialing stuff in, getting it right. But anyway, who's a vampire? And then we found out Kevin, the mayor of the town of Bistritz, I don't know how to pronounce it, was doing the dirty and was responsible for all the monsters invading. So, we took care of our Kevin problem. And that's where we ended. So, okay. Anyway, so now Keith has asked us to take care of a certain unwelcome guest in his castle, the blue castle, who may be Yuri. I love this background music. Hands down, this is one of my favorite soundtracks. Alright, here we go. First battle tonight. We're gonna start things off with Bad Dance. And a perfect right off the bat. Now, I know I said it last stream, but Keith really is one of my favorite characters in this game. I just, I don't know, something about him just intrigues me. That you have a good vampire, a vampire that doesn't suck. So I think we're going in here. Nope. Wrong room. The seal has disappeared without a trace. Now we can climb the tower. One of the reasons why I like Keith so much is he's actually a really powerful character. He starts off with some great attacks, including Bad Dance. Keep in mind, he's mostly about physical attacks. And he's doing almost as good as Shuzen, who is supposed to be like the party's dedicated, attack mage. Let's take a look here. Okay, status. So we got Shuzen. Okay, intelligence of 39. Keith, intelligence of 34. The only downside is his MP sucks noodles. That's it? Just a pure root? Boo. Talking about though, Bat Dance does almost as much damage as Corpse Arm. Now imagine what would happen if I started giving Keith intelligence increasing items, which I think I have. I just don't like to use them. Let me see here. Special skills. again, I cannot get enough of this soundtrack. It is just so good. Especially the battle themes. The battle themes are freaking amazing. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'll always have a soft spot for the SNES era Final Fantasy games. But this is a pretty amazing score. Like I said, the battle themes. Take him out. Okay, there we go. That is clearly up. Thank you very much, game. My thigh is sight. Well, I found something. A lottery ticket that I'm not gonna use. How about... Sorry about that. This is why I wish, like, life had a real-life cough button for stuff like that. You know, if I had an actual radio studio, there'd be a button that whenever I needed to cough or sneeze, I just press and it kills my mic until I let go of the button. That's what I mean when I say cough. You know, we're just gonna defend. Zen is probably going to win this battle. Hopefully if there's another dungeon, I'll actually get something good. Not that lottery tickets are bad. I'm just saving them up for when I need them to win the best. I think Margaret's best weapon is when you get through the lottery. Keep in mind, it's been about 20 years since I played this game. Let's check out our seals real quick. The seals are what, so we got Seal of the Soul, okay. See, if I gave those... Like I will say, lack of MP pool is probably Keith's only real weakness, and that's Also, let me bring up our chat. Says I'm connected. But it doesn't tell me what I'm seeing. Or it doesn't tell me if someone's there. Alright. Well, this is going to take some getting used to. Also, I will have to end on time tonight. I can't do any overtime. Because even though I'm back to my regular Saturday schedule, the way paratransit operates now, I still have to be up at a certain, early time. 7 o'clock as opposed to 5. Sorry, Alice. You have no good attack options right now. Let's use that tent that we just got. Also, if you ever play this game, just a reminder, seals are best used outside of battle and only once you've mastered the Judgment Ring, because if you get it in the red spot, you get more of a stat boost. It's just like anything else in this game. The better you do in the Judgment Ring, the better the final result. So that's one of the reasons why I'm saving the seals. I want to make sure I've gotten my groove back, as it were, so I can get the maximum out of those seals. Anyway, he's inside this room. This aura belongs to... Yes, I'm sure of it. He's inside. Do be careful. He really did a number on me once. Yuri, you're alive! Wait, he's definitely not his normal self. You know him. Not only know him, we've been through the struggles of life and death with him. How on earth did he get to be like this? Do be on your guard. He attacks very unexpectedly. Yuri? It's me, Alice. He has every appearance of a human, but it's as if he's lost his soul somewhere. Yeah, you know what? This is why I put Velcro on the edges of my soul so I can't lose it. In his present state, he's nothing but a maleficent monster. Maleficent. That'd be such a great name for a Disney villain. Come on, kid. Did the seraphic radiance completely consume your soul? Yuri, don't you remember me? You come to kill Mom, haven't you? Huh? You damned monsters, you're here for Mom, aren't you? Didn't even give me a chance. Holy Nike! Where was that when I needed it? Don't worry, Yuri. We're just gonna take a little bit off the top. You call that a large amount of HP. Alright, I guess we're gonna use the bat dance. Or not. Wow. Keep in mind, folks, there is no multi-heal yet. Let's hope this is a timed event and not one where I have to beat. I should have used my potion. Oh, I must be doing something right. Alright, let's patch Shuzen up. Oh, I needed that perfect. You know what? Let's see if his regular attack does anything. No. No, it does not. Great. think that was a mistranslation. Alright. I honestly think Shuzen's sandy point pool should be a little higher. I mean, come on, he's an exorcist. Who's worse off? Anything else? Could really use a reveal, not gonna lie. Oi! What the actual factual F? You cheater!
No.
Jesus. He keeps going after Shuzen. Oh, he's slumping. Where am I? A graveyard. How barren. This entire land mourns and suffers. I can feel his despair. So many tears, so much loneliness. This must be... Tisk, tisk, tisk. What have we here? Well, you are a beautiful little girl. Ho, ho, ho! Who'd have thought she'd come all this way to the mine's darkness? You wish to sacrifice your body, your whole heart, your very life over the lad? Who are you? Are you not frightened by us? My, you're brave for a little girl. We're the unconscious inside the boy. People call us fear, envy, anger, and hate. Yeah, the boy's soul you're searching for is seeking death and preparing for it. Seeking death? Yes, retreating to the memories of his childhood. He earnestly seeks the escape of death, a place with no suffering, where no one can hurt him. Ho ho ho! So cute. Those who come here can find peace. One can join the consciousnesses of their dead mother or father. No need to continue life's hard struggles. The lad is mistaken. Running away isn't a bad thing. After all, each person cares about themselves the most. What's the matter? Your expression, are you upset? Yuri. I won't let Yuri die. What a silly thing to say. Would you drag a poor soul that's finally about to find tranquility back to the burdens of this life? Tisk, tisk, tisk. My, you're an interesting girl. May I ask? To the soul that was unable to obtain his father's protection or his mother's affection, what exactly do you have to offer? I don't know. Ho ho ho! The freedom of death, a resting place for a soul. Are you saying there is something more this lad desires? I don't know what I have to offer, Yuri. I just know that we can get through any hardship if we stay together. And what do you want of the lad in return for your devotion? I want nothing in return. I just want to be with him. You make me laugh. Unconditional devotion. No such virtue exists. Oh, that grill mask is kind of stressing the vocals. Whew. Always hydrate, kids. On second thought, there is one. The incomprehensible behavior humans call love. But you don't. Not this soul. Tisk, tisk, tisk. This gets more interesting by the minute. To hear such a silly statement. Very well. If you're that determined, we'll open the gate of self. The lad's soul is inside. The gate of self. However, set one foot in there and you must bear the lad's karma with him. Even so will you go. The Four Masks curse is binding. In return for opening the gate, we will one day come for your soul. I don't care as long as I can reach out to his soul. Are you willing to risk your own soul to rescue him? If so, proceed. Excuse me. I will watch with interest. Is there really such a thing as this love? The gate is open, as if beckoning. Yuri, what are you doing? What the? This is a grave. Stop! Stop it right now! What is it, Mommy? Aren't I a good boy? I've got to help Dad any way I can. This is no garden. You're digging your own grave. Don't you see? Oh, come on. Stop pulling my leg. I've got to seed the farm before winter comes. Now, move aside. Yuri. Hey, you. What are you doing here? You put Yuri on her spell, didn't you? Wow. Wait a second here. He chose to dig his own grave. He failed to fuse with the seraphic radiance, and it devoured his soul. What's left of his consciousness is screaming to disappear. He wants to go away before the seraphic radiance inside him comes out and turns the world into ashes. I'm only helping him, don't you see? You're his father. Why do you make him suffer so? I'm not making him suffer. He's scared and he's weak. He thinks all the monsters he has fused with him will devour his soul. I don't want to turn into a monster, he screams every time he fuses. He thinks he might lose it and go on a killing spree if he keeps this up. He might even turn against his own friends. He can't bear the dark fate of a harmonixer. Dad, how much do I have to do? Should I keep digging? Deeper, idiot! Dig deeper! You cannot match your father, didn't protect your mother. You're responsible for everyone's misery. Oh no. I forgot to... Let me see. I forgot to hit record. Which is the exact opposite of what I did last time. Let's see here. Oh well, I'll just have to download the video from YouTube later. Anyway, so much regret, so many lies. Poor boy, his fear attacks him like a monster. I'm the embodiment of his weakness. Yuri is not weak. There's still hope and courage left in him. He's a fighter. Look at him. He's a weakling. Don't you see? He can't face himself. He just wants to escape. That's why he keeps digging. He doesn't want to fight the seraphic radiance. He wants to disappear. How pathetic. Stop! You wouldn't understand. You can't believe in anything. What do you know? Ha! You cry for him? Alright. Let me check one thing. Let's see if that clears it up. Okay, so next time I just need to hit start all. Okay. Anywho, I hate that weepy crap, you know. Oh, he made a big mistake. What do you think you're doing? No, Dad, don't hit Mom. Oh, shut up, you idiot. Yuri. Keep digging. Did he just kick him right in the nards? Darn it, you're turning against me? You're not my dad. This is too funny. Let's do it, you weakling. Yuri, don't be afraid. He's just a part of you. Accept him. Don't give up. Don't grieve. Well, that's not healthy advice, Alice. Grieving is normal. Because you're still alive. That's right. I am alive. I'm not afraid of you anymore. Yep, no problem. No matter how many times I lose or collapse or spit blood, as long as I have my life and as long as I don't give up, I can always stand up and fight again. Wow. It's a lot of cash. Long time no see. Yes. Yes. Wasn't that stupid of me? Yeah. I'm sorry, making you come for me in this place. not at all. I wanted to see you. You know, that day, when I fused with the seraphic radiance, for a moment I thought I'd won. I thought to myself, if I could control him, I could save Shanghai, but really bit me in the butt. Its consciousness flowed into mine, and I could feel myself losing it. I didn't know what to do. I was scared, very scared. That's why you wanted to die? Because I'd rather die than go on living with a dead soul. I didn't even have the will to fight. When I called out for help, a damn fox face showed up. For the longest time, I thought the god of death was my dad, but it was a manifestation of my weakness. I was never scared of this graveyard or that fox. That fox is half of your soul. A very important half. Well, now that two halves are one, I'm not ashamed of being afraid or weak anymore. Let me try up and... Let's try that. It's a bit better. Yeah. Let's travel together again. Yeah. Alice, are you alright? Hey, the kid's with you. What in the world happened? How have you been all this time, Pops? Yuri, is it really the honest to goodness Yuri? Yes, Shuzen, it really is Yuri. Now why are you taking that tone with me? You know I never was honest to goodness to begin with. You old adept and nothing adept. So it's really you, kid. I'm not just seeing things? You gigantic knucklehead, you. Ah, come on. Don't go crying on me now, Pops. Now come on, stop it. You'll dry yourself out if you cry like that. Oh, stuff it. Don't you know that I've been worried sick over what kind of trouble you might be in? That's why I came looking for you, you ungrateful son of a bitch. The game said it, not me. It just chokes me up. Can't I help it if the tears come easily in my old age? Well, as you can see, I'm as chipper as a graveyard butterfly. There's nothing to worry about anymore. You can retire from all this, Pops. Leave the rest to us. Aren't you funny? I have no intention of retiring as long as I live. And who'd want a booger-picking kid like you to look after them anyway? Oh, now we're just getting juvenile. My goodness, it's hard to know whether these two are bosom buddies or sworn enemies. Which is it? Oh, I guess you could say both. You're from this castle, right? I'm sorry we caused you so much trouble. No, not we. Me. You caused all the trouble. Haha, not at all. Besides, it was your intense burst of energy from which finally roused me from my sleep. And with the world changed so much in the 200 years I was asleep, I think I'm in a traveling mood. Which reminds me, you all seem to be on some kind of special journey yourselves. Jeez, if this keeps up, I might have to go to bed early. Well, kind of. You did what I asked you to do, so I guess you're finished here. But you have piqued my interest. If you don't mind, can I join you in your travels? I promise not to get in the way. We appreciate your interest, but the enemies we're fighting are no ordinary monsters. We can't possibly guarantee your safety. He's a fucking vampire, Shuzen! Listen, you'll have a lot more fun if you travel with that widow and her daughter from the village. Oh no, I certainly don't expect any guarantees. I'm just insufferably tired of all the empty hours. I just want to be free from this endless tedium with nothing to do. In that case, why don't you just, Keith. Welcome aboard, Keith. Yeah, things are getting lively on our European travels, too. So, where are we headed? Let's head back to Prague, Shuzen. Margaret might be there by now. Good idea. We could plan our next move when we get there. Jeez. Oh. Yeah, this is getting exciting again. Come on then, no sense in letting the grass grow under our feet. Wow, the old man's really calmed down since I've been gone. He's happy. He kept me going for the last 6 months. Oh, I almost forgot. This is for you. I found it in Kui High Tower. You've received a brightly polished talisman from Alice. Let's go. Yeah. Look, it was red, but now it really is a blue castle. Farewell, dear castle. Farewell, my ancestors. Do not begrudge me a little bit of time to travel. If I don't return, may you vanish again into the mist of time until a new master arrives. There was something on the ground. I saw it sparkling, and I must get the sparklies. Is Maywan not here? Alright, so we got Earth level 2. Light level 2. Basically everything but fire and dark is level 2. So when we get to the save point at the top, we're gonna get ourselves some new fusions. Check our chat again. Hey, Keith leveled up. Let's see here. One more. We're almost there. So at this rate, we're going to be able to get 4 level 2 fusions. There we go. Oh, I don't think this is going to do it. Alright, who do we get? Who do we get? What do we get? items. And what do we get for soul energy? We get light and wind. Not what we're looking for. Did we go in here? Yes. Come on. Purple armor. Purple armor. Oh, come on. You're gonna deny me that last point of dark energy I need, aren't you? No, you are not. There we go! Now we just need 9 more points of fire energy and we're good to go. Alright, let's give Yuri a good heal. Who gave you permission to dodge? Oh. Oh. Alright. It's on like Donkey Kong now, my friend. Wow. I thought for sure I was going to take some serious damage. Earthguard, huh? Physical defense? Not gonna do you much good, is it? Oh, I forgot. see what Mad Bull can do. That must be his healing. I think he's slumping. Alright, so let's grab this. The sparkly. The dark gravestone. So that means when I get 69 more points, I get the third level. It's real quickly. There we go. We got 5 new fusion monsters. Gotta catch them all, Yurimon. I will say one thing that interests me about how they do the designs is it's gradual change. Like it's not radical. Like the level 1 isn't radically different from level 2, but there's a difference in transition from 1 and 2 in terms of more detail, more vibrant colors, stuff like that. Let's see here. Mad Bull gives you wings. This one's gonna hoit. Wow. And we're gonna have so much money to spend when we get back to town. My only issue with dungeons in this game is I really wish there were a teleportation out option. Hey there, Alice. Shoes in. Looks like your company has grown. I have a message for you from Margaret. A message? Uh-huh. I thought she would just wait here until you two got back, but she rushed off in a big hurry. We'll probably stop in about 15 minutes. We can talk about the amazing things that have happened this week. She said she wanted you to meet her in Rouen, north of Paris. Rouen? What's the matter? Why the sudden outburst? Rouen is the place where my father fought Bacon and died. Is that right? Why did Margaret do that? It's been quite a while since she went off on her own in an attempt to track down Bacon. Maybe this means she's finally got some leads. I see. So, he's been hard work even after I got swallowed up by that beast in Shanghai. I'm sure Bacon is somewhere in Europe. Either England or... Yeah, excuse me. Margaret is looking for him, but to no avail. Considering how he taunted us to come after him, he must have some trick even more sinister than that lie up his sleeve. We've got to find him. We haven't heard a peep out of him for 6 whole months now. Hey, why so glum? You're back safe. Let's celebrate. Let's party! Like it's 1999! Whoa, you're drunk. Me drunk? No way. Good grief. Roger Bacon. Do I understand correctly that another member of your party is waiting for you in France? Yes. Hey, Fred. Where's this France place anyway? Is it far? From here, it's... let's see, Come on, Pops. Either you know or you don't. Of course I do. What do you think I did on the long boat trip from China? I studied up real good, that's why I did. So anyway, let's see. Come on, Pops. You're a regular country bumpkin. Oh, shut up. Takes one to know one. I think it'll take less than a month to get there. I'm sure we can get a carriage somewhere along the way. Oh yeah? So what are we waiting for? You're right, what do you say, Alice? Yes. We better get a solid meal in our bellies before we set out. Say, whatever happened to Yuria? She hasn't come out of the bathroom for ages. She's probably out cold. You saw how drunk she was. I'll go take a look. Let's see here. Wow, what a shithouse. Yuria, are you okay? Yuria, are you in there? This is so strange. Where did she go? There's nothing wrong with this mirror. Ruh-roh Raggy. gone. What the? Hee hee hee. Who? It's gone. Was that an illusion? Nope, you're just drunk, Alice. That's not me. You're the one who killed Terry. That's right. That was the mayor's request. What a beautiful young woman you are. It makes me feel good just assuming your form. If your body were to become mine. Not bad. I knew you were a first-rate exorcist. I'll let you go for now. I'd be more careful next time. You were under my spell the moment you entered the bathroom. What's wrong, Alice? You! You're back from the spirit's graveyard, eh? I'm sure you'll make Lord Bacon proud. I am Arcane Olga. Remember my name. I'll be seeing you again. So that's what happened to you? What a relief that you came out of it unscathed. But you have to give the guy credit for how he set his trap without anyone knowing. On top of that, we now know she's connected to Bacon somehow. The plot thickens once again. Now I'm really looking forward to France. I'm sticking with my man Keith. Alright, so we're gonna real quickly get a tent so we can heal up. Alright, and I think that's where we're gonna stop, but I'll be Well, I guess I'm on Twitch because I just got spammed. But anyway, we had some great stuff this week come out. Alright, I need to... just to be safe, really. Safe state. Yes, I'm sure I want to shut down virtual. Anyway, so we got Splatoon Raiders came out. I bought a copy. I'm really enjoying that. It's a lot of fun. I don't like playing games that involve large groups of people I don't know. Trust me, it's not you, it's me. I just, I'll play with people I know, but if I have to play with people I don't know, no. Sorry. That's one of the reasons why I don't like MMOs. Splatoon Raiders is basically a looter shooter. And yeah, it's fun. Highly recommend it if you have Switch 2. Let's see, what else? What else happened? Today, the latest episode of Reboot in HD dropped. Talent Night. Which is basically... Wizards Warriors, in a word from our sponsor, is definitely my favorite episode. This is probably a close second. And it's also probably one of the most iconic episodes. I'm not going to spoil it. There will be a link in the... like I said, I know I'm still getting used to them, but these new in-ear monitors are just weird. So anyway, see here. Whoa, that might be better. Hold on. Hello? Huh. Well. Let's see. Anyway, we'll just reset that. Well. Okay, that might be better. Anyway, let's try that. Okay, that's a little better. So we're gonna go back to the preset. Okay. Anyway, where was I? Talent Night, great episode. If you watched the last episode I recommended and you enjoyed it, you're gonna like this one. What the hell? Why is my mic... Okay, it is working. Okay. So, and of course it's free. You can't beat free. and the upscaling looks amazing. But again, because it was all CGI, that's what makes upscaling so easy for them to do. As long as they have the correct equipment, it's just a matter of adding pixels to upscale it um, to the right size. So yeah, and finally, the trailer for Avatar Seven Havens dropped from San Diego Comic Con. Thank you, San Diego Comic Con, for that. And I will say I'm intrigued. The premise interests me. I will say I feel Korra as an Avatar has always gotten guff she didn't deserve. Because here's the thing: is I keep reminding people whenever we debate Avatar, Aang was willing to damn the world if he couldn't avoid killing Fire Lord Ozai. He was willing to let the world burn if it meant preserving his spiritual happiness. That, my friends, is what I call a shitty Avatar. All right. Yes, he grew up, he matured, but the fact that doesn't change the fact that he was willing to let people die for his spiritual fulfillment. And this is one element of the end of Avatar I've always hated, which is that stupid Deus Ex lion turtle, where the lion turtle just shows up and gives Aang his convenient out, rather than make Aang have that hard choice of, I have to sacrifice my spiritual health for the greater good. What the Samuel Langhorne hell is that background noise? My AC's running loud. But anyway, that's a shitty Avatar. Aang was not a good Avatar. Like I said, maybe later in life he was, but when it mattered, he was not. And I will die on that hill. And Korra put up with a lot of shit. And let's be honest, it's because, first of all, Legend of Korra was the sequel to one of the most beloved cartoons of all time. And deservedly so. However, Korra was just as well written as Avatar, just as well animated as Avatar, and I think that a large part of people's issue with Korra is she was a woman. And of course, I'm sure they're going to say, oh, well, about Kyoshi. Well, Kyoshi wasn't a main character. And remember, when Kyoshi told Aang, you're going to have to kill the guy. There's no way around it. He basically blew up Kyoshi. He wasn't, So, let's be honest. I think there is an element of misogyny involved when it comes to Korra. From the fan base. And of course, the average person isn't going to admit, what the hell, Michigan? Okay, let's try this again. From the fan base, I think there's a lot of misogyny. And I expect that people are going to say some things about the new Avatar. That said, I think the premise is interesting. A post-apocalyptic Avatar series and twin avatars. I mean, I wonder how they're going to explain that. Either basically Rava has basically been split in half, which shouldn't be possible, or one's got Rava, the other's got Vatu. Those are the only two options I can think of. But my main thing is why can't Pavi communicate with Korra? Because even though most of the older avatars were destroyed, their spirits were destroyed in season 2 Legend of Korra. Korra is basically the start of a brand new Avatar cycle. Pavi should be able to commune with her spirit. So I'm wondering if there's going to be a reason for that, because, like I said, Korra in theory will be the only Avatar spirit available to Pavi. but she should, again, that I'm curious, I'm excited. The premise interests me, which is always important. Although, I mean, so yeah, we'll see what happens. Of course, I will include the trailer, San Diego Comic-Con trailer, in the VOD no, description as well. But I really recommend you all check out Talent Night from Reboot. It is an amazingly funny. There's almost no real conflict. It's almost entirely comedy based, and it works so well. And I said this before. I think Reboot is at its strongest when it allows it to be itself, or when they have material that they can parody very well. And there are several episodes that I can name about that. One was Nullzilla in season 2, which is basically a Power Rangers parody. And then you have season 3, episode 1. I don't remember the name of it, but that parodies several things. It parodies first-person shooters. It parodies The Evil Dead. And then Firewall, which parodies James Bond, Wacky Races, a bunch of stuff. And those are great. I mean, like I said, I love the series. There are definitely some episodes I like more than others. So, anyway, the link to Talent Night and Seven Havens trailer will be in the video on demand notes. So anyway, that's about okay. So maybe part of the problem was I just wasn't hugging my microphone enough. Anyway, that's gonna do it for us. I hope you're enjoying this playthrough of Shadow Hearts with me, enjoying our journey through this weird, wacky, terrifying world of eldritch horror. And I'm really looking forward to Shadow Hearts 2. Because as soon as we're done with Shadow Hearts 1, we're going straight into Shadow Hearts 2. And it takes everything that makes Shadow Hearts great and improves it, and it adds things that make it even better. I'm not saying Shadow Hearts is a bad game. It is not. But the thing a lot of sequels struggle to do when it comes to video games is, how do you build on what came before? You don't need to, you don't need a top-down remodel like what they did with Final Fantasy 16. They took Final Fantasy and made it into something it was never supposed to be. It was never an action RPG. That was always Secret of Mana and stuff like that. So that's honestly something a lot of sequels struggle with, and there are sequels that can't pull it off, and then there's some that do. Kingdom Hearts 2, Shadow Hearts 2, So anyway, again, I hope you're enjoying this. I'm enjoying playing it with you, and have a great weekend. Remember those who are deployed, and finally, happy 131st birthday to AFES, the Army Air Force Exchange Service, known as the Exchange, my place of work, my place of business. 131 years of serving those who serve. But anyway, everyone have a great weekend. See you next week. It is game night next Friday. I believe next Friday is the 31st. Yeah, so next Friday, game night. Hopefully we'll get a crowd this time, because Rift Tracks the game does not work with just 2 players. Anyway, have a great weekend, everyone, and stay frosty.